If you've ever found yourself in a situation where you're able to manifest more money, but it seems like you're manifesting more expenses to go along with it, then this video is for you. What is going on here, I have seen time and time again, and this is not actually a money problem at play. This is a nervous system problem. And I'm gonna share with you exactly in this video what to do about it and how to fix it. So firstly, let's get to the key point. When you are bringing in new money, when you're able to manifest increased abundance, but it seems like you're manifesting increased expenses alongside with it, that brings you back to your previous set point. This is what we call the financial thermostat at play. So you already know what a thermostat is. So it is a way to control the room temperature. So if you set it at 20 degrees and it gets too hot, it will blow in cold air to bring it back to 20. Or if it drops below 20 and gets too cool, then it will push in hot air to bring it back up to the previous temperature. Your financial thermostat works the exact same way, but with your money. So if you have a financial thermostat set at 20K, and in a moment, I'm going to share with you exactly how to find your number. But let's assume it's set at 20K and all of a sudden you start making tons more money and now you're making 30, 40, 50K, your financial thermostat is going to kick in and you're going to find yourself manifesting more expenses, or things in your home may break down, or all of a sudden that big contract just falls through. Now, equally, if you drop way below that and all of a sudden you have a month where you've only made 5K, you will find ways to either manifest increased abundance, or something internally is going to kick in where you're able to bring your income back up to that threshold. Now, the good news is it means that you know that you are going to be able to consistently make a similar amount of money every single month. The very bad news is if you are someone who is looking to build wealth, build financial freedom, and has this ambition to live and design your richest life possible, it is not possible unless you address your financial thermostat, because every step forward, you're going to be taking a step back. So I've seen this time and time again with women that I work with who are incredible at either manifesting money or are being very due diligent and they're getting ahead on savings and investments and paying down their debt. But it's like no matter how many steps forward they take, they keep getting pulled back to this old financial position. And so it's really key that we address this financial thermostat first. Now, your financial thermostat started to be created from when you were a child, right? It's the beliefs that you had growing up around money, whether you saw that money was really hard to make, very easy to spend, whether your parents were in debt, whether money was always a struggle or when it was really easy. And then, of course, it will depend on how much money mindset work that you've done throughout the years to really upgrade your own money threshold. Now, the key thing to be aware of is that you can change your thermostat. It's not set in stone. But first, in order to change it, you've got to understand what exactly it is. So if you like that way of thinking and you're ready to build real financial freedom in your life, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. This is what we are here for. This is what we're all about. And if you want to get started in rewiring your internal money story, make sure you go and click the link down below in the description. I have a free resource for you to help you do that in just 30 minutes. So I want to take you through a short visualization, closed-eye visualization, to understand what is your current financial thermostat. And then I'm going to share with you 3 key steps to take in order to actually shift it so you can upgrade your thermostat and not find yourself constantly being pulled back into this old set point. Okay, so close your eyes, just relax your body, uncross your legs if you have them crossed. I want you to visualize now opening up your banking app. And in your banking app, you see $10,000 or euros or pounds, whatever your currency. You see 10,000 sitting in your banking app. Now, I want you to notice what happens to your body when you see that number, right? This isn't about what's going on in your mind. It's not the thoughts of that's more than expected or that's less than expected or where did that come from. This is about what's going on in your body, right? And I want you specifically to notice the point when your body starts to contract, when you notice this tension in your body. I want you to notice when your breath starts to get more shallow, maybe when you start to reject this practice, when you want to open your eyes, come out of it, when you start to just feel maybe your shoulders raise a bit. Notice the body sensations, okay? So imagining this banking app. Now let's double that number and let's see 20,000 sitting in your banking app. What is happening to your body? All right, good. Now let's say we're going to double that again. What happens if there's 40,000 in there? Noticing your body, right? The instant reaction to your body, and really allow yourself to see the number. So now let's go even higher. What if there was 100,000 sitting in your banking app? What is happening in your body? All right, notice the instant shift. Maybe already you have pulled out of this exercise. Maybe you're still with it. Maybe you're still calm and feel safe with this number. What if it was 200,000 sitting in your banking app? Let's go again. What if it was 500,000? Okay, how do you feel? What's happening in your body? Notice the sensations. All right, and let's double it again. What if there was 1 million? 1,000,000, all the zeros sitting in your banking app. What is happening to your body? Likely, you will have noticed some shift in your body right now. Unless you're already making millions and that number is very normal for you, then I would encourage you to continue with this practice until you reach your set point that you start to withdraw. And it's so interesting that even just as a visualization practice, that our body can have a real response to a number that is imagined. So think about it. If your body is reacting to a number that you're just imagining by tensing up, by going shallow in your breathing, by pulling back, by leaving the exercise, and that is all just being a visualization, can you imagine what's actually happened in your day-to-day life as you are on the journey to even try and create that number in your life? And so it's really important that you understand what your number is. Now, we did a very quick example here. We can go into this in more detail. I do this inside all of my programs in the collective, in the Financial Reality Engine program that we have. But this is going to be a great way just to give you a benchmark of, you know what, I didn't even know I had a set point. I thought I was out here manifesting my millions. Turns out I'm actually stuck at 20,000, 50,000, whatever it is. Okay, so assuming that you have a gauge at least of what your financial set point is right now, the next key question is, how do I go and change it? So there's 3 key things that I have seen work incredibly well, not only in my own life, but with the women that I work with inside the collective as well. The first is nervous system regulation. Your nervous system is really what it's at play here. And this is why I kept saying, notice how you feel, right? Notice what's going on in your body. This is all your nervous system response. So I said at the start, you don't have a money issue, you have a nervous system issue. So to address that, one of my favorite practices is EFT tapping. This is an amazing form of self-acupressure. It helps to calm your nervous system, helps to rewire what is going on inside when it comes to our beliefs, when it comes to everything that we're holding on to about money. So that is the first practice that I highly recommend. I have other videos on tapping that I'll link down below as well that you can go and check out. The second thing is financial literacy. Now, if you're on a journey to build financial freedom, it is imperative that you feel confident with money. There is no point trying to manifest more if the minute it arrives, it causes you to go into stress and anxiety. So financial literacy means that you understand what you're going to do with your money when it arrives into your bank account, how you're setting up your savings, how you're investing to build real wealth, so your money is working for you. If you have any debt, how you're managing that, how you're paying it down. If you have a family, if you have kids, how you're taking care of them financially, how you are managing all the different areas of your life that require money and require financial care. Without that, every time you manifest more money, it is going to cause this stress inside, and that is not conducive to holding on to the money that you've created. And number 3 is proximity. So this is one of the reasons that I love the collective. It is our women's wealth community, and proximity is key here. So get yourself around a community of others who are talking about money, who are building their financial freedom, who are able to normalize for you holding big amounts of money. So often we are in harmony with the people in our life financially as well. And if everyone around you is very comfortable making 10K, 20K, and all of a sudden you are trying to manifest 100, that is a really hard thing to do because there's such a disconnect. And we tend to become the people that we spend our most time with. So you're in harmony energetically with those people right now at their financial set point too. When you shift your proximity and all of a sudden you're around other women who are making $1 million in their business or €1 million or pounds, all of a sudden it raises the bar for you. It shifts your internal expectations and your beliefs around what is possible and what's available for you. And that is a very powerful way to create an instant lasting shift. Now, I have seen this come up time and time again with the women that I work with, from those who are able to manifest $1 million contracts and then all of a sudden they disappear, to those who are managing their finances, setting up their investments, building up their savings, paying down their debt, and then all of a sudden a big vet bill happens or something in their house breaks down or all of these expenses start to flow in unexpectedly. And they're like, what is going on? Is the universe out to get me? It is not. You now understand that it's not a money issue. It's not a universe issue. It is that your financial thermostat is just set at a point that is not where you want it to be, and your work here is to increase that set point. Now, the key thing to realize is that you are a creator of your own financial reality. And as with everything that I teach, it's not enough just to do strategy or just to do the inner work. It is always both hand in hand. Now, before you go, make sure you check out this next video here. I'm going to take you through a really powerful EFT tapping exercise that will actually help you to rewire your nervous system and kickstart that journey right now to increasing your financial thermostat. I know you're going to absolutely love it, so I will see you over there.